Hello, Leo. Welcome to your March reading. We are looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. And what I'm hearing right off the bat, Leo, is use your vibrancy. Now, this could be to move past something where you need to have that high vibration energy in order to move into this safe place, or it could be something very, very different. But we're going to take a look right now at whatever this message is meant to hear. So I welcome you guys to the channel. I hope you are doing well as we're moving into the third month of the year. It is absolutely crazy, right? I mean, it is going so fast. This reading is a general reading. It is for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. And we're going to look at everything, love, career, whatever comes into this reading, I will relate it to you. Some of it may be for you, all of it, for some of you, it may be the whole reading, but for the majority of you, it'll be a piece of it. It may be your life, it may be your partner's life, it may be your child's partner as they are in their own relationship or even work. So let's see what the cards want you to know. Now we're starting off with the Sun card, and this is what I'm talking about, vibrancy. For those of you who are new to the channel, I hear it, see it, feel it, know it, and the cards follow my messages. So with the Sun card, that's like, it can't get much better than this. There is something really positive getting ready to take place in your life. Now, in order to catch that, like like reaching up and catching a star, you have to have a high vibration. This is happy joy, but it's really about focus as you focus through. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I just put my book out, and it's called Micro Vibes, and I talk about it in there, and that may help you understand what I'm talking about a little bit better, because it is not an easy thing to do. So the Sun card, this is about everything on the material plane. This is energy, this is your health, this is your finances, your love life. This is everything around you, and it represents you in the month of August, for those of you who are in the month of August. So you guys are getting ready to complete a cycle, and this cycle is going to be a very powerful cycle. Now, it isn't each and every one of you that are going to complete this cycle. There's some of you that will, and some of you that won't. You'll be doing it later on throughout the year. We're all born on different days at different times in different regions. So that's why I'm saying not all of this reading may be for you, but it also may be for somebody around you. So as you complete this cycle, they're telling me that the power of your thinking is what's going to get you through it. And that's where we're going right back to the beginning message that I heard, is about your vibrancy. So let's see what this is really pertaining to when it comes to you. And then we're going to look at other things, other people around you. But right now we're looking at every single Leo, how to help you, inspire you to stay on course or go in a positive direction. You have the Five of Wands that came out, and the Five of Wands is talking about inner struggles. This is battling, quarreling, not battling. But you know, when we have that little, I don't know why they did that in our head, it's not a battle, but it is a struggle for us sometimes to get through that. You have the card of the Magician. So some of you might have a little bit low vibrancy, like I was saying, you need to be in that high level, and that is preventing you from manifesting. But with the Sun, over the next 2-3 days from watching this video, you should feel a little bit better, a little bit more inspired. I don't mean like you're ready to get on a horse and run away, but that energy level should be coming back up. If you are watching a lot of the social media, make sure that you're monitoring how much you watch. Too much of anything is bad for us, but just enough helps us stay balanced. So you want to keep afloat on what's going on in the outside world without allowing it to consume you, where all of a sudden you feel, this, right? Because that's like really easy to do right now. So you guys, this is not a bad energy at all. It's a very good one. And I feel a lot of you have been working hard on creating a new path, but you keep hitting a struggle. 1, 2, 3, 3 struggles. 3 is a key number, and we are in the third month of this year. So three so far. 3 is your key number. With this, you have this, I'm going to pull some detail here. This is like the master inside of you that only Leo knows how to do. The mastery of you is getting ready to come forward. Now, I feel for some of you, you are starting something brand new, and maybe a relationship. And I say that because the relationship card is on the bottom of the deck. And I don't usually look at the bottom, but there it is. Very bold. But let's take a look at whomever you are dealing with. All right, you guys, I hope you're doing really well, staying healthy and vibrant so that you can do this. Now we have the Knight of Wands. This may be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, and maybe talking about you, where it's that back and forth kind of energy. Somebody may be coming in and out of your life. This could be a career. This may be a family member, and I feel for a lot of you, it is a family member. We do have the Empress here as a detail card as well. So you could be struggling, Leo, with a family member, somebody that you consider is in authoritative type of a position. This could be a mother, grandfather, anybody, male or female, because it's a general reading, where there's this back and forth bickering, okay? And if you aren't doing it in the physical form, you guys are doing it in your heads. Like, you might even hear them doing it sometimes and go, did you just say something? And they're like, no, because they thought it, and you probably picked up on it. We can pick up on people's vibrations really easy, especially when we're in that really high vibrating energy. So with this Empress, this is for some of you where you might be dealing with a parent, all right? Your partner may be back and forth to see you, to see the children in and out of your lives. And it might be causing some, I want to use the word mayhem, but I feel it's even more than that based on what I'm seeing. It's like they don't care what you say. Now we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is truth and transparency. This is a new beginning where you guys are going to be able to come to an agreement. They may not be following the contract, and it's creating this hardship between the two of you. Whatever this contract is, whoever this is, and I do feel it's really about family for a lot of you, this is your moment to actually like turn it in your favor. Get in that high vibrancy. You know, what's that old saying that we catch more with honey than we do with, well, you know what I'm talking about. So if you guys want to make this situation work in your favor, pour a little bit of honey on top of you so that it comes out sweet and nice instead of that harshness that every human being has. It's not Leo, it's everybody, myself included. Nobody's eliminated from any of this, right? So that you could be dealing with a Virgo, a fellow Leo, like I said, very strong energy because you're in it. I'm getting Leo double, which would be you and another person, particularly a Leo. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. And I do feel Taurus is in this reading, and so is the zodiac sign of Pisces. Now that doesn't mean it has to be those zodiac signs, but it could have taken place around that season. So if it's an Aquarius, then we're just rolling, you know, we're in the Aquarius season, rolling into Pisces. We just rolled into Pisces. I can't keep track of time either. So that energy, it may have taken place in January, late January. Some of you have a brand new opportunity coming in that you're really going to want to take a look at. Now, this isn't the first go around with this. So you may have had this particular offer come in approximately 8 months ago. And I am seeing months. It may have been weeks for some of you, but it feels very strong, like 8 months. It's a further at a distance. Whatever this was is that moment for you to start a brand new beginning and make sure that the contract is in your favor. You also have another 3 on the board with the Empress is the sign of 3. That's 333. So you are being guided by the beautiful energies of the universe, by the beings of light and love, but most definitely that flow, that ebb and flow that I talk about, that comes in and it can move us up and it can move us down. We actually get to manipulate that with our thinking. What we do think is what we create. So whoever this is, you may have to overpower them in a nice way. And you know how to do that. You guys are really good at being able to, I want to say, win things in your favor. And I don't necessarily mean through manipulation, because it's not a false. This is about truth and transparency. So this is being open and honest. But let's take a look at whoever this is. All right, Leos, you are headed into something really, really amazing, and I feel it's way overdue, because you have this beautiful moment to make this change, all right? And we'll see, maybe the Wheel of Destiny will fall out as well. But we do have this particular card is the Moon card, and you're dealing with somebody that's in and out. Now, again, I feel this is family. If you have a partner that's been in and out of your life, particularly those of you who have children, I'm not even seeing an age on the children. Could be grown children, it could be young children. The Moon card is about secrecy coming out. The truth is coming out of why they were coming and going. For those of you who don't have children, and this isn't even a relationship you've been in, this is that person that comes in and out and says, hey baby, and then they leave. Now, it very well may be you, but I feel for a lot of you, this is somebody you're dealing with, particularly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Definitely Pisces is in this reading. We have the Ten of Pentacles, indicating that this is a very secure type of an individual, or you see them as secure. This may be that you're doing things in order to get your child support, to get the payment, whatever it is, from this particular person. Now, for a lot of you, it has nothing to do with family. It has everything to do with your career, and there's a lot of uncertainty around your career. So when we look at the beginning of this reading, when I said that this is your moment to vibrate past something negative, you're going to actually do that. You do have an opposing energy that's causing you this Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is anxiety, it's worry, it's like, oh my God, I love this card, because that you don't even need to say anything. Just looking at the card, you can see there's something going on around this situation, whoever it is with. Now, when it comes to your security, you guys need to take another look at your security, because they're telling me that there's something hiding. You may have hidden money, you may have forgotten you had a bank account. There may be something you're doing wrong, that one night you're going to sit there and go, oh, I get it. And when you do, please post that comment and say, I did, I saw it. All right, it may come in your dreams, actually, with this Moon card. You may have seen it at the turn of the moon shifting at the beginning or the end of the month of January and February, in those 2 months time frame. And now we're approaching March, so it could very well happen very quickly, depending on when you watch this video. You have an opportunity coming in that's going to be really grounded, and it's going to help you in your financial sector. You, again, you have to be able to be alert. If you are, when we're lacking in energy, we don't want to answer the phone, or we will say, well, we'll do it later. This is that moment where you have to keep going and being positive about it. So take a nap, eat the things that you need to eat to make sure that your body is able to receive what's coming. The open inside of you, the openness that we have through our mind, through our thinking, is what brings in all of these new things for you. And that is exactly what's getting ready to happen. Now, I'm going to pull a little bit more detail and see if we can find out how or what or anything else about this situation. Before I go on, I do want to let you guys know Souls Live, I'm changing the name of it, because we're going to go a little bit beyond Okay, Souls Live. So we're starting a new one. It is the Aquarius Rises Live, and that is coming on March 10th. You can subscribe. It's free to watch, but if you'd like to ask questions and participate, you will want to join our membership, okay? It's going to be really cool. If you've watched my Souls Live, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I do have sales going on right now. They're only limited, and I'll be cutting those off in a couple weeks, as well as my Micro Vibes book is on Amazon. All of that is in the link description box below. You are absolutely moving into something different. The Six of Swords, comes after the Five of Swords, and that's what I mean, that mental thought process that's been holding you back, and you probably didn't even realize it. Now, this may be your child or your parent that is going through this, and you recognize that in them. Show them this video and say, look, this is what I'm talking to you about. That's what this means, moving into calmer mental clarity. Being able to see as you go through the water, and under the water, we can't see what's under there. So it indicates that you're clearing out some old emotional baggage that is really needed for you to do when it comes to this situation, particularly those of you when it involves family. Some of you are walking away from the person. You're taking your family and saying, that's it. I don't care. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the security. I am done. You worry me. You scare me. And I am done. You're going to tell them the truth. And why? Because we have this right here. So we have the anxiety and worry card right underneath truth and transparency. And we have the Magician. You're going to find a way to say this to them. You're going to have the strength and the courage. You will, and we know you will. You're Leo the lion. So Leos, this is an amazing moment where a lot of you, it has to do with your work. When I say walking away, you're going to take your stuff and you're going to say that's it. Because something is unscrupulous in your work environment. You might be dealing with a magician, okay, in your work environment. It doesn't mean that you're just going to throw a temper tantrum. You would never do that. You're a little bit too grounded on a regular basis. Although this journey of self-reflection can really get to us and make us feel a little bit different, a little bit, well, we'll just say out of sorts, maybe even a little crazy, right? But this is that moment where things are getting ready to change. The blockages that you've been dealing with, the financial investments you've been dealing with, some of you are going to feel it in a heavier way. Again, you're going to find, you're going to do the research, you're going to find a way out of this situation. Whether that's moving this from here and it's safer over here, that could be you, it could be your money, and it very well may be your job for a lot of you. The Eight of Pentacles is working really, really hard at trying to get unstuck from whatever this situation was. And I do believe that for a lot of you, this situation has put you just in this this funk. And I have a free newsletter, which I'm talking about that. And it should be in the comments, in the posting, where we make posting on YouTube. And I'll try to see if I can't no, there's no way to put a link in there. Go to my free newsletter on my website. That is in the description box below, and you can see what I'm talking about there. So you guys, this is an amazing opportunity to completely change the course of your life, to change everything in a matter of this quick, just simply by the way that you vibrate your energy, by the way that you think, by the way you feel about you, about life around you, where you're pulling back your personal power. Now, I love this card as your sending off card because this is humor. And humor is an amazing card to get because you guys are funny. You're funny, 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 funny people. And you love to laugh. And laughter does get us through feeling better when we're ill, making right decisions. It gets us out of that low funk. So if you're having a hard time, watch something that makes you laugh rather than watching that too much of the depressive, whatever it may be, because this is your moment to actually make a difference in your life. Now, I'm not doing love. We're going to look at love in a separate reading. But for now, this is the month of March. Have an amazing month. Please subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you for watching.